Hello, my friend, and welcome here to another video. This is PDJ Zeller, and today I had a different idea. I thought about what if I did something a little different on my alt. So, on my second account, I only use it to race asphalt oval. I've never done a dirt oval race on this account, so it's a rookie 2.50 safety rating, a rookie I rating, and this is essentially what your first race would be like in a dirt race on iRacing. So, I'm going to be starting dead last. The idea behind that is in these rookie races, things can get a little hairy. You kind of want to have everything in front of you in these races. So that's what I'm doing here ideally. I'm going to try to keep everything in front of me in this race by starting dead last. What I mean by that is if there's wrecks, if you're in the middle of the pack and you start, you're just going to be in the wreck, and that's not what you really want in these races, obviously. I also recommend not running one of these races till you do a good bit of practice. You want to make sure you're comfortable in the car, acquainted, and everything like that before you go out there and really get into the muck of things right away. So yeah, this is a first ever race on this account on dirt, so this is exactly what your first ever race on dirt would be like. I'm going to try to make a nice little survival guide of sorts here for how you can go ahead and survive your first ever dirt race. It's Dirt Street Stocks. I believe that's the only rookie series on dirt. Don't quote me on that. The Legends might. I think the Legends are Class D. So I'm fairly certain this is the only rookie series on dirt. So when you get iRacing, and if you want to run dirt, this is what you're gonna have to start out in. And they segue between three tracks: Lanier, which we're at today, USA, and Limaland. Out of the three tracks, Lanier is probably definitely the widest of all three tracks, and it certainly is a very racy one too. It gets very slick on the bottom, and the cars end up towards the top of the track before the race is over. So we're going to see what we can do here today. We're going to see how good we can finish in this race and just kind of give you a guide for how to survive your first ever race on dirt and iRacing. Because this, like I said, brand new I rating, brand new safety rating on this account for dirt, and this is what it would be like in your first ever race. So what I like to do when I grid is I immediately press F3. That opens up the relative that you see right there. Then I hit tab and I go to session last lap. What it will do is it'll just put the delta bar up on my screen and it'll kind of compare to the lap I'm running to the lap I ran before. Helps me stay consistent. It's good to help you stay in a groove. And another thing I like to do is press D for the dash at the bottom. It tells you your RPMs and your oil temp and water temperature. Now you have the gauges on the dash. They can be kind of hard to notice though. You'll see your oil and water temp getting hot down there when it starts turning orange and red. So I think that's a little bit better for keeping track of things down there. So in your first race, those are all things I would do while you're gridding. Alright, looks like we're going to be rolling now. Quick grid here. Now I'm going to start in third gear since I'm starting in the back, and these cars, they get up to gear really quickly in these things. So I'm going to go in third gear. There's only 4 gears, so we'll be shifting up to a quick fourth gear pretty quickly. And yeah, where the goal is the top 5. That should be your goal in your first race on dirt too. Just start in the back, try to miss the wrecks. If you miss all the wrecks, keep the car facing the right way. You have a really good chance of leaving here with a quality finish, and that's what we're going to try to do here today, and hopefully without many incident points. That's also kind of what we're aiming for. So we're going to come out turn 2 for the last time. We'll be going green this time by. Rookie race, first ever. This is what your first ever race on iRacing would look like, because this is the exact race you'd be in. So it looks like the leader went pretty early. So we get a quick shift in a fourth. Already got one spot there. Looks like this guy's just trying to survive as well. We're 3 wide, which isn't ideal, not really a position I wanted to be in. We're going to get the spot, though. The 11 got tight. And now we're just going to ride. I wouldn't even be as aggressive as I was on that start. I just kind of got forced in a position where I got a good jump, and I kind of had to go with that. So we're going to ride now up to P9. A goal of a top 5, certainly obtainable. Now, Lanier, I like to ride this low line, right, where you can feel things, and you see things are getting sketchy ahead. You can see the inexperience in the rookie racing going up here. You just probably noticed me clear the mud off my screen too. Before you run your first race on dirt, make sure you set up windshield tear-offs. It's in your options. I'll show you after the race right where to do it, but you definitely don't want to be in here without the option to do that. So we're making our way up through the field here, just nice and smoothly. And you don't want to be too aggressive. Like, every car I would be pretty patient with. I kind of had a bad corner there. We're going to get a decent runoff. Yeah, just don't be overly aggressive. That's how you end up in an accident. 'Cause, I mean, these are all rookie drivers. You'll be a rookie too. Not a whole lot of racing experience you have to expect. And you just don't want to end up in a position where you get wrecked out of your first race. You know, no one wants to end their first race wrecked. So I'm on the high side, which isn't really where I want to be. It's just kind of where I ended up here. But I think we might get off it here. We got a good run. Yep, and we got a good run up the middle there. That was kind of an aggressive move, but it's one that I felt like I had to take. Now we're going to get back to the low side. So, the one car washes up the track. We're going to get underneath him here. And, you know, I'm just driving smooth and steady here. That's all I'm really trying to do. So we get another spot up to 6th. I saw that he wanted to drive it deep into that corner, so I gave him a little room on the bottom just because I didn't want to get ran over. And he took it a little bit more patient of that one. We're going to get a good run off. We do get 6th, so now we can set our sights in that top 5, which was the goal in this race, was a top 5. So we see the 4 and the 3 car up there. These are quick races too, only 20 laps. We're already almost halfway into this one here. And you really got to work the wheel in dirt. That's kind of the fun part about dirt that I like, is especially in these street stocks, you're just always sawing at the wheel. Alrighty. Both these cars in front of me seem to be struggling a little bit right now, so I might be able to get to them. Halfway down that time, though. Like I said, these races go by quick. The leader is gone. He is an absolute menace. He put down a qualifying lap that was about 4/10 better than the rest of the field, and you're going to see that in your first race. There's probably some guys in this field that have been on the sim for a lot longer. A lot of these guys in this race, this is also probably their first race on iRacing too. And the guy with more experience, I think, just kind of put down a really quick lap. I don't run a whole lot of dirt street stock, so I'm not sure what I would put down if I actually tried for Q, but dirt is not my cup of tea, so I thought this would be a good video to show you guys too, because this isn't like asphalt where I have a lot of experience and I'm pretty decent at it. So we've caught this guy. So now the key in these rookie races too is I don't want to do anything overly aggressive to get by him, because if I do that, he's a rookie, there's a chance that he just gets really upset at me. So I gotta try to be smooth, and we're gonna just try to, yeah, see, he's gonna throw the block there. He gets the inside wall. Nope, we're gonna accidentally give him the bumper there. You see what I mean? Rookie mistakes, you're going to see a lot of these in these races. And it's really, really easy to anger rookies, so you just got to try to be on your P's and Q's. Might try the outside pass. I have a feeling if I do that, he's just going to run up into me. But it's alright. Oh. Alright, well, we didn't have to work for that spot. Let's see, it's only 5 to go. We might be able to track down the 3. It seems like he's struggling right now. We'll see. I'm struggling a little bit too. See, the bottom's slicked off here, so really having to search for grip. But I don't want to leave the bottom. I like the bottom line. 3 to go. I don't know if we're going to get to 4th. We'll see. That was a decent corner. That 11 car has been struggling. See, it's his first race, and his problem is he probably didn't watch a video like this. Oh, there's wrecked racing for 2nd. Okay, and that was unfortunate. I didn't want to get into him, but unfortunately he wrecked in front of me. This will put me up to 3rd place, though. See, what he did there was not what you want to do in your first race also. He kind of just turned in front of the whole field, and, I mean, it ended up costing him more spots. If he would have just slowly got going, he probably would still be going. But that was a rookie mistake from him. And here we go through the last corner. And there you have it. 3rd place in what is this account's first ever race on dirt. And, you know, if you follow the simple steps I took in this race, you too can probably get a finish like that. All it takes is just a little practice so you know what you're doing and being patient. As you saw in that race, I didn't really take too many unnecessary chances. I just kind of followed the field, took the positions as they were given to me, and we got out of here with a solid 3rd place finish just by not wrecking today. So that will do it for the video here. I do want to show you how to set up your tear-off visors, just so you know. You go to Options, and then you go to Option, or no, it's Control. You go to Control, and then tear-off visor right here, and you can set it to whatever button you want. Yeah, that's how you survive your first ever dirt race on iRacing. I hope this video was helpful. If it is, please leave a like and feel free to subscribe to the channel. I might do one later in the week of a road version too, because I've never ran a road race on this account, so I can give you the same experience but on road. And yeah, thank you for checking it out. I hope this was of help to you. And if you have any ideas for future content too, feel free to let me know in the comments. Thank you, and have a good one.